Do you want to increase the profits in your business? Well, if you do, you've come to the right place, because in this video, I'm going to show you how you can increase the profits in your business by saving money in your business. Okay, gang, let's get into it. Tip number one is producing a monthly profit and loss. This is the bedrock for building a fantastic business. Now, here's the reality of it. Businesses produce annual sets of accounts. They have to produce annual sets of accounts by law because they know what tax they've got to pay. But actually, the real foundation of success in a business, from my point of view, is making sure that you're producing a monthly set of accounts. So you know that if your business has made a profit, a loss, or if it's broke even on a monthly basis. And by looking at that, you can see the actual expenditure that you're spending on a monthly basis. Now, with great systems like Sage, QuickBooks and Xero, you can do this stuff, but you need to understand it. Don't just print it off. You need to understand it. You need to read it like a language and know where the numbers are so that you can focus on that expenditure to turn those bad months into much better months. Let's look at tip number two. Tip number two is making sure that your sales happen before those expensive operations. Now, the reality is, guys, as entrepreneurs, we want to put in the best customer service, the best operations in for our customers so that the sales quickly follow. But that is just not the real world. You want to be focusing on getting as many sales into your business, then quickly putting in that customer service, that operations in as fast as you can. But never let those expensive overheads, those expensive operations get in the way of getting as much income into the business as possible. So tip number two is make sure you focus on sales before the expensive operations come in, because that is one way of getting all the profit in your business. Let's go on to tip number three. Tip number three is making sure that you focus on your supply chain. I guarantee you that there is somewhere in your business where you could buy stuff better, more efficient and cheaper, but the same product or service. And that's why I've been focusing our business. We import from India, we import from China. We buy all of our uniforms that our staff wear. We buy that from India. We buy millions of pounds worth of product from the Far East in China because it's cheaper than buying it in the UK. But here's the news that's really fantastic for entrepreneurs. Nowadays, you don't have to buy in the bulk amounts that you used to buy 10, 20 years ago. The world's got a smaller place. So have you looked like going overseas to bring stuff into your business? Your competitors are doing this, I guarantee you. So make sure you're looking overseas to really dramatically bring down the costs of what you import into your business in terms of products and services, and see if that can save you money. I have saved literally hundreds of thousands of pounds by buying outside of the UK, and it's not as much as you might think. Do some research on it from this website that begins with G and ends in Oogle. Tip number four is bringing products and services in-house. Now, the reality is when you're growing a business, you tend to outsource stuff and get other people to do it. This is expensive, that they're charging you an hourly rate and putting a margin on it. That's their business. As soon as you can, I've always found this, bringing stuff in-house means you do more. It means you're more efficient because you can do more, and it means you get stuff done quicker rather than waiting for a third-party service provider to do it for you. So as soon as you can, bring products and services in-house. That's what I've done. In my opinion, it's the best thing to do for entrepreneurs. Maybe not for big businesses because they can get smaller businesses to do things quicker, but if you're an entrepreneur and you want to get more stuff done, bring it in-house. It will save you money. Second opinions, getting an outside view on the numbers in your business. One of the smartest things business owners can do is employ the use of an outside consultant to go over the numbers in your business and see if they can save you any money. Sometimes people call this outside procurement. So an outside procurement company will go through all of your numbers if you're a big business and say, hey, if you go to this company, that company, this company, they'll save you some money. But a business owner doing this, a business consultant that's got an understanding of your knowledge of business, will go, hey, your labor costs are really expensive compared to that other person in a similar market industry to you. Their labor costs are much less. That is power in growing the profits in your business. How often are you getting this non-exec director type person to come in and audit your business? And I don't mean your accountant. I do not mean your accountant. I mean an existing smart business consultant, business owner, another successful entrepreneur that can review and improve your business. Make sure you get that outside opinion. It's been the thing that I've done for other companies to really catapult their growth. And I've had other business owners come and look at my accounts when they run similar businesses to me. So what I always say, if you're an estate agent in Brighton, find an estate agent in Birmingham running them, and compare the numbers in your business. Those outside eyes looking at your business, and you've got to reciprocate it both ways, will really help grow the profits in your business, because you'll be able to save thousands of pounds. This process has literally saved me at least £1 million over the course of my career, by looking at other people's accounts and them looking at my accounts to compare where we can save money. It really does work. Tip number 6 is getting rid of those loss-making lines in your business. As a business grows, it usually takes on unnecessary fat, and this can actually be loss-making income stream lines into your business. And as human beings, we're obsessed with growing our stuff, and in business owners, their turnover. They don't want to lose income lines. Now, you can have a loss-making income line if it means that you're making a profitable income from the customer or service that you're providing down the road. For example, Google do this. They give you the gift of search for free. They don't make any money from that, but then there's advertisers that pay for pay-per-click. You've got to be looking in your business. Have you got historical income lines in your business that don't make you any money? Now, I had this. I had an entertainment agency, and we hired out equipment. It took so much energy, enthusiasm and effort from us, from our stronger profit making lines. We cut that business off, and then all the other lines of income started to increase, because we had the time, effort, energy and enthusiasm to put it to the more stronger profitable making lines. It's tough to do this, because usually these lines could be how the business has started. It could be the foundations of the business, but the business has moved on, but we've kept them going. Sometimes you need to cut the fat to really improve going forward. Tip number 7. This is the controversial one, gang, but it's sacking customers. Most businesses that I've worked with, that I've consulted with, will have customers that lose the money. If you've got customers that lose you money, but they've been there for years, sometimes that awkward conversation needs to be had. I'm not going to say anything about this, because you know what you need to do. Number 8 is less lines. Hey, did you used to go to restaurants in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s? They would bring the menu on a forklift truck, and you'd read it and they'd have everything there. Restaurants, if you noticed over the years, have reduced their menus down to have less lines. This means that they can be more efficient, drive better margins on the products, buy better, etc., etc. How can you do that in your business? Have you got a too big a menu? Do people only buy from a few of your lines anyway? But you've got to hold this stuff, you've got to store this stuff, you've got to stock take this stuff, and all of this time sucks the profit out of your business. Look for less lines where possible in your business, and usually that does drive the profits up. Number 9 is your quarterly cut. Here's one of the things that I've always done in my business. I have a day where I sit with my MD and my FD, and we just go through all of our suppliers and see if we think that they're overcharging us, and compare it to other suppliers. We get outside procurement in, and we cut all of the unnecessary fat the business builds up. Hey, people should be doing this in their personal life as well. How many people have been paying for gym memberships for months and they're never using it? Well, imagine this happening on steroids in a business. How often are you paying for Sky TV subscriptions and TV subscriptions for all the stuff that you don't need, and you just keep on paying it? The same happens in a businesses. Businesses, the bigger they get, the more fat they absorb. So put in your diary a day for doing your quarterly cuts. This is a really smart thing to do, because you'll be putting down as a system and a process to save money in your business. In our business, our quarterly cut, we save at least £50,000 in a day just by going, hey, we're spending too much money on this, let's address it, let's do something about it. One of the smart things to always do is make sure you sign off all the payments in your business until your business gets to the stage where you can't do it because it's so big. But that's one of the things that I always do. Let's move on to the last tip, tip 10. We're making this video in 2020, and I think it's important to say that technology can now save a lot of money to grow profits in your business. How can you get technology invested into your business? It gets cheaper all the time. Make sure you're focusing on it. If you're a restaurant, if you're not doing self-serve, you're mad, because you can cut so much labor in your business. And actually, customers want to self-serve. They go to airports now, they don't want to queue up and put all their baggage in. They want to go straight through security. They want to cut the human interaction out. People are going into McDonald's and they're ordering coffees, they're self-serving. But small businesses, and I'm talking about small businesses up to 100 million of revenue right now, can actually implement this stuff cheaper than ever before. But this is the thing, right, guys? The constant market is always innovating. The market is always innovating, and if you don't innovate, you're going to evaporate. So look for technology savings to really grow the profits in your business. Guys, if you love this video, then you're going to love this other video that I've produced, and you can get it by clicking here. This is the 6 people you need in your business to grow your profits in your business. Click it right now, and if you've loved this video, comment below, let me know what you think, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.